Let me ask you something. How many hours have you spent today just scrolling, double tapping, and watching other people live the life you wish you had? This is why you need to stop scrolling and start building the life you actually want. Because trust me, I was right there with you, watching, wishing, and wondering if I'd ever break free from the endless loop. If I can go from 9 to 5 burnout to financial freedom, so can you. I know that sounds like a cliche, but I was the poster child for burnout, waking up every morning dreading the day ahead, counting down the hours until the weekend, and feeling like my dreams were slipping further away with every passing month. Here's how I did it, with the Millionaire Apprentice program. But before I get to that, let me take you back to where it all started, because my journey wasn't a straight line. It was full of doubts, detours, and a lot of late nights spent searching for answers. Let's rewind to 2012. Picture this. I'm sitting in a cramped apartment surrounded by bills I can barely pay, bored out of my mind and convinced that the secret to success is hidden somewhere on the internet, probably behind a paywall. I was desperate for a way out, but every path seemed blocked by my own self-doubt and a lack of real guidance. Then one night, I stumble across this dude in front of a Jaguar, promising everything short of a rocket ship to Mars. You know the type, flashing cash, talking big, making it look so easy. I was skeptical, but also a little bit hopeful. Maybe, just maybe, this was the answer I'd been searching for. That was the spark. I dove in, read blogs, watched videos, and chased every shiny guru out there. I became obsessed with learning everything I could about making money online. My nights were spent glued to my laptop, devouring every secret and hack I could find, convinced that the next video or ebook would finally unlock the door to success. But here's the truth. Most of it was fluff. Empty promises, recycled advice, and more upsells than actual value. I started to feel like I was running in circles, getting nowhere fast. The more I searched, the more overwhelmed and frustrated I became. I was ready to give up, honestly. I thought maybe this whole online success thing was just a pipe dream, reserved for people with more money, more connections, or just better luck than me. Until I found Cheney. It was like a breath of fresh air. Here was someone who didn't sugarcoat things, who actually seemed to care about helping people succeed, not just selling them another course. British guy, sharp wit, completely unfiltered. He had this way of cutting through the noise and telling it like it is. No hype, no fake promises, just real talk about what it actually takes to build a business online. He didn't just promise results, he delivered wisdom with a side of sarcasm. His advice was practical, actionable, and, most importantly, honest. For the first time, I felt like I had a mentor who genuinely wanted to see me win, not just take my money. So I dropped every other guru and zeroed in on Michael. I unsubscribed from all the noise, closed the tabs, and decided to focus on just one voice, the one that actually made sense. But life doesn't just pause because you found a new direction. Fast forward a bit, life got busy, bills piled up, and the 9-to-5 grind sucked me back in. I was juggling work, family, and the constant pressure to make ends meet. There were days I wondered if I'd ever get out of that rut. But I never forgot Michael's message. His words stuck with me, echoing in the back of my mind every time I felt like giving up. He taught me that success isn't about luck, it's about persistence, focus, and taking action, even when it feels impossible. Years later, when I finally had the chance, I joined his Millionaire Apprentice program. I was nervous, but also excited, because this time I knew I was learning from someone real. First week in, I made my first commission. It wasn't a fortune, but it was proof that this could actually work. That small win gave me the confidence to keep going, to trust the process, and to believe in myself again. No magic tricks, no Lamborghini dreams, just real step-by-step guidance. Michael broke everything down into simple, actionable steps. He showed me how to build a business from scratch, how to avoid the common pitfalls, and how to stay motivated when things got tough. I won't lie, there were still moments of doubt. Times when I felt overwhelmed, frustrated, or just plain stuck. But every time I hit a wall, I remembered why I started. I remembered that feeling of being trapped, and I used it as fuel to keep pushing forward. So, if you're tired of feeling stuck, overwhelmed, or just plain skeptical, I get it. I've been there. I know what it's like to question if any of this is real, or if you're just wasting your time. But the Millionaire Apprentice program is the real deal. It's not about hype or empty promises, it's about real people, real results, and a mentor who actually cares about your success. If you're even a little bit curious, check the link in the comments, grab those 5 free videos and see for yourself. You've got nothing to lose and maybe, just maybe, everything to gain. The only thing standing between you and your own success story is the decision to take action. Take the shot. This could be your story too. Don't let another year go by wishing things were different. Start now, and let's build something amazing together.